summary synopsis. So I hope that you enjoy. And before we get started, I just want to say I am offering custom videos. So if you are interested, then please read the description box for more information. And if you enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe if you're not already. Okay, let's get started. So, the first book I've got is called The Vet. So it says, Luke Campbell always wanted to be a vet, but now he's about to find out what it means. Joining a mixed practice in the West Country, Luke is quickly thrust into the real world of veterinary medicine. Truculent farmers, endless out-of-hours work, nasty biting squirrels, frogs' eyeballs, and the horror of the foot and mouth outbreak. A heartwarming story of his tumultuous first year. I've read this book more than once. I really love it. I felt like I was on the journey with him. I don't really know if it's more of an autobiography or a story, because it's like an honest account of his first year working as a vet, but there's also like a humour and it's sort of written in a way like a story. But it is a really good book. Okay, the next book I've got is called The Boat Party. says 6 old friends When Pete and his friends set sail on a private yacht in the Balearics to celebrate Fergus's upcoming wedding, they're all looking forward to sun, sea, and copious quantities of alcohol. A secret they'd go to protect. But there's a reason they are still entwined in each other's lives a decade after leaving university. A terrible event they've all been trying their hardest to forget. They say you can't outrun the past, and these friends are about to find that out the hard way. So this is a thriller book. I don't read that many thrillers, but recently I've been wanting to read thrillers. So I've bought this book. I've not yet read it, but I am looking forward to. Okay, the next book is called Anastasia on Her Own. Okay, so this one says, she's a crackle-brained, fizzle-headed, freckle-faced dynamo, and she's in charge. Anastasia isn't too worried about how she'll manage when Mum goes away for a few days. After all, she has a schedule to stick to. But she hasn't reckoned on her little brother getting chickenpox and being asked for a date. I've also read this one more than once. It's quite an easy read. It's quite a short book. This, like, the words are like, it's not like that small. So it's quite easy to like get through it. And it's easy to follow as well. Like, you don't have to really think about it. But yeah, it's a light-hearted book. And I really like it. Okay. The next book is called Wildwood. says, "There are no accidents, there is only fate." 1981. Jessie Marley calls herself a realist. She's all about the here and now. But in the month before Charles and Di's wedding, all her certainties are blown aside by events she cannot control. Finding herself in hospital, unable to speak, she must write everything down. And as if her fingers have a will of their own, she begins to draw places she's never been to, people from another time. Rory Brandon, Jessie's neurologist, is intrigued. He knows the place she's drawn. Hundredfield, a castle in the Scottish borders, and Jessie demands to see it. Unbeknown to them both, Jessie carries ancient knowledge that Hundredfield unlocks. She is key to the mystery that haunts this wild land. Legend says a lady has walked Hundredfield's woods for hundreds of years, and Jessie will find out why. So I started this book and I got about halfway through it. I mean, it's quite a chunky book. I got about halfway through it and I gave up. Basically, it's quite confusing because it goes from the present day to the time hundreds of years ago, right? So one chapter's present day, and then the next chapter is like way back when. So it's hard to follow and keep up, and you have to really concentrate. And I just didn't find reading this book as enjoyable as reading other books. I might come back to it because I did try and read it like a few years ago. So I might try and go back to it, but I found it quite boring and hard to follow. So I'm not sure that it's for me. Okay, and the final book I've got is Another Us. So it says, what if Emma isn't the person she thought she was? Her younger son has just been diagnosed with autism. She's accidentally quit her job. The marriage she was dedicated to suddenly seems like a sham. She's pretty sure that she is going to have an affair with a hot new dad at the school. The only thing that stays the same is everyone else. Emma realizes it's not them, it's her. if she's not who she thought she was? Can her old life fit in with the new Emma? So I started to read this book. I got probably about 4 or 5 chapters in. And it was okay. It's not a bad book in any way, but I sort of fell out of love with reading at that point. I don't think it's related to the book itself. I just sort of been through like a spell where, well, I've not been interested in reading. So this is a book that I'm definitely going to come back to, and I'm going to try and finish it, and I'm going to see how I get on. But yeah, I've not read much of it at the moment. I am slowly getting back into reading though. Like in the last few months, I've started a couple of books, which is more than I've been doing for like 6 months, so I'm taking it. Okay, that is all for this video. So I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see